What's good? Divinity Gems. What's going on, Leos? This is your weekly reading for August 13th through the 19th. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I use the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. And this is for my Leos. Happy birthday, Leos. Leo season. My kings of the jungles. While y'all busy running y'all kingdoms. Let's get a little insight here from this new moon that we just had yesterday. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups in reverse. Let's see how that plays out. Don't want no love. Don't care about love. Let's see. Six of Swords is in reverse. Six of Swords energy, I feel like she's just been mentally in her head a whole lot. This is at that point where she gets a little clarity of knowing she's going to just follow. She gets that almost inspiration in her head, and she's just, it's time to just start following. She knows that, but in reverse, I feel like you haven't reached that moment of clarity yet where you know which direction you want to go in. All right, but the Chariot is out. So you are making some movement upright with the Chariot. Things happen. This is movement. This is handling change and handling movement very well. She is really handling it with one hand, like effortlessly, this movement that's coming about. So two different opinions, possibly you're in the middle of, but just wisdom is up there. Double wisdom is up there. So she's being wise enough to me to leave a situation. I look at her because the tower is always in the background of this one. And it looks like the same tower that falls in on the tower card, but it hasn't fallen yet. But she knew to get the heck out of Dodge before it did. And that's where I feel like that's just the wisdom on the Chariot. Like, you know to move. Before something happens, you're going to know to make that move. And because this card is in reverse, I feel like you haven't made that move yet. But with the Chariot being right behind it, you're about to make that move. You're going to make that move. Seven of Pentacles is out to me. You've been working hard. You've been working on something. She's gathered a whole bunch of fruit, built up some pentacles while she's been working hard. And she's just going to take a rest, a break to me, because her energy is just depleted at this point. She's tired from the buildup. So just working really hard on your next venture, working really hard on it. The Four of Cups is in reverse as well. So with the Page of Cups being in reverse at the end of the deck, I'm feeling like your emotions and just your desire for somebody love-related, emotion-wise, I feel like is in reverse right now. That's not what you're working on right now. I feel like you are working on something else, quite possibly money-related, career-related, and you're just putting a lot of effort into that right now on what you're building. So it's not feeling like a love situation. Like there's this Three of Swords and it is in the upright. So just feeling like you got disrespected or done wrong emotionally. So just that Page of Cups and that Four of Cups is in reverse. Like whoever was on that pedestal is in reverse right now. You just like, they're just like everybody else. They are nothing special. You've taken them off of that pedestal. Like it's in reverse, and the love that you were desiring didn't feel so good. Didn't feel so good. So you felt a little disrespected and hurt by that person or that situation, which did leave you in your head a whole lot. So your mental is just all over the place right now, Leo. You're just not clear on what that was. Like, what is this? What is this? The only thing you are knowing is that you are moving, making that move, wanting this situation to change, wanting movement to come to this situation, and then you're working hard. That's what you've been doing. But the mental is not there. The mental or the emotional clarity is not there. The Emperor is in reverse. The Moon is in reverse. And Judgment is all in reverse for you, Leo. Wow. It's a whole lot going on here. get some clarity on this situation, because stars upright. So you're needing to be healed about something. This is the helper, the healer. And I feel like with the way this spread is going, that you're needing the healing. You're needing the closure, because you're always the giver. You're the person that gives to people. You're the person that helps people. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Skill-wise, work-wise, career-wise, you wanted to work on something and it just did not go your way. It didn't go your way, which is why I feel like the Eight of Pentacles is going along with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're tired and drained on this situation here, and it's definitely work-related, I feel like. And you're wanting to leave either the work situation, but the love situation is non-existent at this point. It's just, it was a hurtful, something hurtful happened here that's got you feeling like that's just not even an option anymore. Not even an option anymore. Emperor is in reverse, so you feel like all your power was taken at that point. The Moon being in reverse. So not listening to your intuition, not picking up on what you should have picked up on. But you're wishing for something new. You're wishing for something better. This could have been what you wished for in the past, but if it was, you ain't wishing for it anymore. If you wished for it before, you're not wishing for it anymore. Your happiness is in reverse. And your mental. It's feeling like it's being played with. And the upright and the reverse is just, to me, you're not mentally clear still where you want to be with the Seven of Swords. Feeling like you're held back. Your happiness isn't there. But again, no longer feeling like you're held back. You need some more clarity going on here, Leo. There's something I'm still not picking up, because it's not about love. And it definitely, to me, something did happen on the love front. Justice is out. Balance. Could be a Libra. Or just the need to restore balance back to your life overall when it comes to your love situation and your work situation. But mentally, I'm just feeling like you are not clear mentally. All of your swords are in reverse. Like every sword card that comes out is in reverse, because you don't have the mental clarity on this situation as to what it is. You're trying to figure it all out. The Knight of Cups. So you did want love. This was the wish. But you got stabbed up, done wrong, disrespected in some kind of way. And now it just confused you. Like it's what you wished for, but it did not feel good. It did not feel good at all. Maybe they came at you all wrong regarding your money. Yeah, the even exchange is definitely what this is about. While that balance card, the Justice card came out, and the Six of Pentacles is definitely about balance in a relationship, equal exchanges of receiving and taking. The Tower is in reverse as well. So all the emotions, to me, are bringing the Tower down. In reverse, the Tower still falls to me. It still falls, and it still changes that situation and bringing a change to your emotional situation to me. When it comes to what happened, the Tower fell on this, whoever was elevated on that pedestal, I feel like, in these cup cards, whoever you were feeling that way about, the Tower changed, and instead of feeling love, they kind of made you feel a little hurt and disrespected right now. So you're in strategy mode. Like you're really just trying to plan out your next entryway of handling this situation. So she's watching her front. She's got that lion watching her back, and she's just planning it out. Planning it out as the Nine of Wands. She's going to plan her strategy. But to me, the Chariot being out upright already lets me know that part of your strategy is to run. Like you already got your sneakers laced, and you might be ready to break out of something, but you didn't get to me, the mental clarity, and you definitely didn't get that aha moment of which way to go. You just know you ready to go. Like I said, there's that tower falling. Looks like the same tower that's in the background as she's running away, as she's leaving, charging down. Same look to the sky, same look to the tower. The tower is about to fall and she's running, but it was in reverse, which lets me know the water is prominent. And all your cups are in reverse as well. So you wanted to come towards somebody, or you were wishing for someone to come towards you, and it just ended up being a hurtful situation. Something ended up hurting you instead of making you happy. There's definitely no sunshine there in reverse as well. But the Ace of Pentacles being out, upright, you are, with this movement of the Chariot and the Tower moment happening, going to start something new that's going to be a success. You're going to start something new, Leo. New moon's new beginnings. It's time for a new beginning. So it might not have been the beginning that you thought. It wasn't what you were looking at in the beginning. But yeah, you're going to get back to temperance energy. You're going to get back to balancing yourself out in this way so that you can know clearly, mentally, bring those swords back up right there. And know exactly what it is you want and what you need in your life from this point on to be happy. The other clarifiers for Leo. King of Wands is out, Leo. This is your energy as the King of Wands. You have to do what you have to do. May not always feel good, but you have to do what you got to do. But you won't think. I always say this with him. Doesn't always think about what he does. He just does it. With all of your swords being in reverse, I would advise before you jump into King of Wands mode to really think about what it is you're jumping towards and if it's what you want and what you desire before you do it. Just thinking it out definitely helps. Might want to here rebalance yourself first before you take action, because balance, now you can jump into action with it being, legit. You have a good reason to jump into action because you thought it out. You thought it out. There's the Unknown card, and the Queen of Wands is out along with the Knight of Swords in reverse. To me, is the energy you want. When you finish mentally figuring it all out, I feel like you will pop back upright as the Knight of Swords, because he then takes that rebellious action to just go and free himself from the situation. At that point, he's got the mental clarity to do so. While all the other swords and the King of Swords being in reverse, I feel like you haven't gotten there yet. Knight of Swords is in reverse as well. Queen of Wands was out, which is more of the energy you need to embody, because she, being different from that King of Wands, has wisdom up there, has that eagle. He doesn't have an eagle. He just does stuff. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But she's smarter about the moves she makes. Let's look at this Unknown card. See what I'm seeing for you, Leo. Definitely in your head a whole lot. It looks like you're trying to sidestep being hurt. You're trying to find a way around making sure you do this cautiously so that you didn't take those stab wounds, and it actually is probably what made you get the stab wounds. Like, it's the stab wounds to the heart, not literal. These are symbolic stab wounds. So just any way you felt disrespected or done wrong, I felt like you were trying so hard to avoid getting done wrong that it ended up happening anyway. Some kind of way you ended up taking a stab to the heart. Some kind of way somebody made you feel some hurt emotionally. Yeah. You were trying to get around it. You were trying to make sure you did this one, in a certain way so that it didn't happen that way. And then it still kind of happened that way on you. I feel like when I stayed into that Unknown card. All right. That's what I'm getting for you, Leo, though. I feel like you're in the middle of a learning process. And with this, your Tower moment and your new moon, I feel like it's just about getting to that point where you're balanced and that you have an even exchange going on in everything in your life, be it a love relationship, be it a work relationship. Are you being compensated for your time and effort at work evenly? Is it an even exchange of my effort versus my compensation? Queen of Pentacles being out, that is for the career part of it to me, the stability, the home life, those type of things that you need materialistically to afford those things. That even exchange going on. And then, of course, when it comes to love, the Six of Cups is in reverse too. All your cups being in reverse, your emotions, your feelings, all your mental being in reverse. So I'm feeling like those two are together. Emotional feelings have you stuck in your head right now about what it is you want. A lot of the times it is about going back and healing that inner child. It's the little girl following the lady with the light. It's about going back and dealing with those things that made us afraid, that made us not fulfill our highest potential. Going back and figuring out what those things are sometimes helps us through these situations. It helps us know what to do. So I'm feeling like you are just not there, and hopefully you will get there. But this week, yeah, this is how I'm feeling like you feel this week. This week, it just looks a whole lot worse than it is as the Eight of Swords energy. It always looks like the worst storm ever. It looks like somebody just tied you up, completely captured you and left you, and you're never going to get out of this situation, but it's really just not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as it looks. She's going to be able to get out of it. It's not going to be that hard. It just looks worse than it is right now, but it's really not, Leo. It's really not. You're going to get some mental clarity. Let's pull a Black Moon astrology card for you. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just looking like it is right now because you took a couple of quick stab wounds, just a couple quick ones. Somebody got you feeling disrespected. Maybe more than one person. You may have came in a couple of different ways, but it's going to play out. Either way, it's going to play out with you on top. Queen of Wands and King of Wands is out, which is your energy and your element. But what you desired, stability. It's what you desire. 38. Earth element stability is out. All right, let's get the quote. Every moment and every event of every man's life on earth plants something in his soul. Thomas Merton. New Seeds of Contemplation was the book that was taken from. Every moment of every event of every man's life on earth plants something in his soul. So we learn something from each experience we go through. We learn something. This card in brief, what is tried and true, what has been or what will be proven, mountainous areas, crossing over lands, land deeds, real estate, buying and selling land, growing your own food, eating healthier in the woods, tending to creatures, being closer to the earth, setting down foundations for life and love, worrying over small details or over what's not there that should be, being and the need to be, orderly and organized, ambition, going out on a limb to get what you're after, meeting the right people, connecting up with powerful individuals, those who can make a difference in your life. The bottom line, going into business, learning to trust, giving trust, and asking for trust. Stubbornness, reality, metal, earth, dirt, the colors brown, gray, and black. And the corresponding card would be the Ace of Pentacles that goes to. And then key ideas would be stability, accepting responsibility, the body, becoming organized, and nature. So that's how the card looks. It's just triangle with the earth being at the bottom. Of course, the air is flipped up and the line is up top because we're air. Earth down here being more rooted to the ground, which is about your stability in life. So for you, Leo, I saw you in a lot of these, what's been tried and true. Obviously, there's something you wanted, you desired, you worked on, and it didn't work out, or what will be proven. What else did I see you as? Setting down foundations for life and love, worrying over small details or over what's not there that should be, being the need to be. Those things I definitely felt in your reading, really heavy. So you're going through this desiring a change in your outcome, desiring more stability in your life, more responsible type energy in your life. So your money situation, your home environment, where you live and what you have and your ability to have it, those types of things are important to you. So the love, I feel like, that you were desiring to come in while you were working over there on it kind of wasn't working out. It didn't get, something wasn't smooth going in the love situation, which caused a situation where you felt like somebody disrespected you in some type of way or hurt you in some type of way, disappointed you, let you down, something where you felt hurt over, hurt feelings over, and just caused you to believe that that foundation couldn't be. So you're dealing with that and you're working on that, worrying about the details or something not going the way you thought it should went, but now you're going out on a limb to get what you're after. Now you're okay if it did go that way, if it wasn't that person. Okay, I still need to be stable. I still need to be happy, and I won't worry about that, but I want happiness. I want stability. I feel like that's what's coming towards you, Leo, that type of energy, buying and selling land, all that type of stuff was in their real estate, connecting with powerful individuals, those who can make a difference in your life, the bottom line. So your bottom line right now for you is getting stable, Leo. You want stability. That's all you care about. You want love and all that other stuff, but how can you have it if you have no stability, no foundation? So this is why I feel like this card is out for you, wrapping up your overall energy for the week. Because at the end of the day, this is what it's about for you. It is about your stability. So going into business, learning to trust, giving trust, asking for trust is all related to those emotions, and why all your cups were in reverse as well. So just the mental of all of this, worrying about your stability and emotions. Yeah, that's what got you feeling a little all over the place mentally right now. But it's going to work out for the best. You got to believe that, Leo, so that you know this is just the planning stages and the preparation stages for what's going to happen in the long run to get you to your stable spot, your stability, accepting responsibility, becoming organized, all those things. So any ways that you feel like you need to organize, making a journal, a planner, scratching stuff off a list, an agenda for yourself, go ahead and do those types of things to make yourself feel more organized in the meantime while you're going towards that stability. It just helps make you feel more stable while you're going through the process. Everything's not all helter-skelter, scattered energy. Everything's focused and planned. Then you do feel more better about how you're moving forward. It doesn't feel all over the place. It doesn't feel like the tower's falling and everything's all bad and all over the place. I know the tower's falling. I know why the tower's falling, and I'm looking forward to the tower falling because I'm trying to get to some stability in my life. So I'm allowing this change. I'm okay with this change. I'm actually encouraging this change because I know why, and that's the difference between worrying about something and being okay with something. Just how you feel more confident about the things as it goes forward. So I feel like you're not right there because it's all still happening, but you're going to get to that confidence of your stability by the end of the week. You're going to be feeling much more positive about your stable surroundings and how you're going to get to them. All right, Leo, that was your reading for the week. Please like and subscribe if you have not done so, and then I will be doing another weekly for you next week, and we'll follow up. But in the meantime, if you want to do a personal reading, you can always go on the website. The info is below at divinitygems33.com. Till next time, thanks for watching.